To Post Malone, if your girlfriend catches you singing Post Malone on the podcast.
She doesn't watch these fucking things.
Yeah. What's a Post Malone?
It's like pre-Socratic philosophy.
Oh.
It's just like yeah.
So it's good?
Yeah, no.
It's hit or miss.
Can you give me an example of a Post Malone song?
No, you can't.
Better now.
Rock star.
Oh, is that like?
Isn't that Pearl Jam?
Is that like the other one? Feel like a psycho.
It's very reminiscent of.
Yeah, maybe that's.
So it's the modern creed.
I was gonna say maybe Post Malone just gets a bad rap because he's not marketed as what he really wants to be.
I mean,
dirt rock.
She told me that I'm not enough. He's a mumble talker.
Let's not bring our relationship issues into the podcast, Aaron.
I told you that in confidence.
You told
nephew.
You said that in front of a recording camera.
I still stand by my statement.
Did you take Ambien again before you came?
I did. I still stand by my statement.
What statement from last week?
These nuts are the best up-and-coming band around.
Oh, so now the one we had to cut. Okay.
Duality. What's been up, yo?
Who are you asking?
Open question.
What's been up, yo?
Take the floor, newbie.
I mean, he asked you now. So.
What's been up, yo?
What's been up, yo?
What's been up?
What's been up, yo?
I was the original asker. You can't.
Fine, I guess I'll go first.
Hey, we're the Internet Scholars Podcast, episode 18 coming at you. Mike, Rob, Aaron, continue.
I guess I'll go first. Internet Scholars. Not much this week. I mean, I turned in my application, my background application for Pasco. I'm trying to...
He's going to move there finally.
Yep.
He's going to go to
I want to be a detention deputy.
He wants to be the new star of Live PD. Got to get on every week.
No, I want
as a criminal, of course.
Yes, correct. No, $15,000 pay increase. They called me twice this week, so clearly they want this in all my Britney's.
If they want your body and the thing sex.
Clearly they need a stronger glass.
Other than that, the only things that really, I lost my voice yelling at work this week, and this morning, I found out that my girlfriend had never heard the song "Where's the Love" by Black Eyed Peas, and when I played
what
it...
What is wrong with this?
Hold on, get better.
I thought
people living like they ain't got no mama.
I thought he was fixing...
What's wrong in the world?
I thought he was fixing to talk about how his girlfriend doesn't know how to ride a bike.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going on too.
Yeah, no, she also doesn't know how to ride a bike, but...
I'll be sure to get her to watch it first.
I told her
I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
No handlebars.
I can also keep a rhythm with no metronome.
Look at me, hands in the air like it's good to be
alive and a famous rapper. I can't even tell you who sang that song anymore.
Flowbots. Jinx.
That was a person. That was a person.
No, she's like, yeah, Boom Boom Pow's their only good song. Clearly you never listened.
Okay, one, to say Boom Boom Pow is a good song is already wrong.
I got a feeling. That whole album was great.
Are you standing behind Boom Boom Pow as well?
I'm standing behind that album.
Isn't Boom Boom Pow on that album?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, Where's the Love is still my favorite Black Eyed Peas song.
What about My Humps? My Humps.
Lovely Lady Love.
I thought it was just
Check it
Fergie.
out.
No, that's a Black Eyed Peas song.
Was that Black? I thought it was just Fergie.
I think that's from the Black Eyed Peas' first album. Their first with Fergie album.
No, Where's the Love was the first Fergie album.
I think My Humps was also on that album, wasn't it?
Don't think
so. Or was My Humps its own album?
I think My Humps is the second album. Because they actually had somebody before Fergie.
Man, My Humps...
There's a song.
Not a good song.
It's a song. It's a thing. Oh, and Rob's fact-checking currently.
I am.
It's about time. We finally demoted him down to fact-checker, as he should have been.
No, because I just I want to know what songs were on that. Boom Boom Pow, I Got a Feeling, Meet Me Halfway, I'm a Bee was really good. Rock That Body, Missing You, Showdown, Electric City. One Tribe was a good song on that album that was very much...
I've known like 3 songs on this.
But no, but she had never heard of...
I didn't listen to a lot of Black Eyed Peas.
But
Where's the Love's a great fucking song.
Yes. Where's the love actually like relates like today even. It still applies. But that's really been it.
Yeah,
that's kind of
the timeless theme of humankind needing to stop killing one another indiscriminately. You're right. Timeless.
I mean, it's more because,
time after time.
Like, that song came out, probably like 10 years ago, and since Trump's been in office, we backtracked.
No, actually, that's back to where we were. That song's like 02.
I'm just trying to make a joke. You don't need to be serious
Fuck
here.
You. So what's been up, yo?
What's been up, yo?
It doesn't work that way.
You can't pass.
You're going now.
I just want to go last.
You can't. No, you're going.
I know.
As the host of this podcast,
what's
the one who
yo?
has the fucking notes, you're up. Go. I will wait quietly.
Gearden!
Go, shawty. It's your birthday.
Go on and party like it's your birthday. Gonna sip Bacardi cause it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck cause it's your birthday. You found me in a club, bottle full of buzz.
Come give me a hug.
No, that's late. See, that part should go there, but it's after.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a up and down week. I went out for a happy hour with people from work on Friday, and that was interesting.
Was it happy?
No, it was a good time.
Did you drink?
Was it longer than an hour?
Yes.
Then that was a misnomer.
I believe I was there for like 3 hours.
More like a happy 3 hours.
Went to the Chili's.
Chalice?
Had some peach margaritas.
Cheap Applebee's, as we call it.
Pretty much. Got my staple sunrise burger.
Why? Don't you know what you should get when you go to Chili's?
What?
You should get the baby back ribs.
And the
and they have that rib combo, like where you get the ribs and then like some brisket and like the smoked sausage and shit.
Yeah,
the smokehouse combo. That's just good.
Yeah, I stopped going to Chili's after they moved the two for 20 up to 2 for 22.
Still a good deal, man.
That was horrible.
That was a good night. It's always nice. It's always nice getting to be with your coworkers in a non-work environment.
That sounds like the worst thing ever.
Everybody else is human. No, it was a good time. It was a good time. I work with good people.
Must be nice.
Sat around watching live PD for like 8 hours yesterday because I had absolutely.
Did you see my family?
Nothing going on. I did see your family on live PD.
Legitimately?
Yes. Yeah. No, my grandmother and my 2 cousins were on live PD.
What happened?
One of them came at the other one with a screwdriver, and so the one that was getting come at hit him in the head and broke.
Yeah, at least he didn't get filmed off.
Broke a 2x4 over his head. And then I watched the episode of Family Guy where Brian and Stewie get locked in the bank, and that always.
I just saw that recently too. That was like on like Monday or something.
That always puts me in a very sad episode. Strange place. I relate.
He's going there to kill himself.
No, he's not going there to kill himself, but he just I relate to the sentiment of that episode.
Remember when the bullet just keeps ricocheting all over the place?
Yes.
That's so funny.
It's always heavy watching him explain to Stewie being innocent for the most part in this particular episode.
Yep, he only wants to kill his mom and take over the world.
The fact that he the fact that he always just has an open exit planned. I don't know, it just resonates with me. But that's what's been up with me. So
that's what you wanted to say for last?
Yeah, that was your dark thing. You're like, that was your big thing.
I want to go last.
I just didn't.
I want to be sure to bring this podcast that we should worry
about you.
I mean, like, if you want, sure, but like, I would.
You're my nephew. I'll always worry.
I wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
Rob,
we love you.
Everything's gonna be alright.
With or without me. What's been up, yo?
Alright. Nobody gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button.
Don't worry.
Do you know that song?
About a thing.
You should listen to
every little thing.
Modern 90s music, as I call it. Or country music, as other people call it. But modern 90s music.
Oh, okay.
What's been up with me? It's been a rough week. Started off on Monday. Went to jury duty.
Thought it was a good time.
It wasn't that bad, actually. The jury, the sucky part was having to get up earlier than I have since high school.
When did you have to get up by?
I had to be at the courthouse at 7:30.
Oh, fuck that.
So I had to get up at like 6.
I just called him and told him I was allergic to mornings.
I'm sure that excuse would not work. But no, it turns out like one of my pretty good friends also had jury duty at the same time. like that I hadn't talked to in like a couple weeks.
Who?
I don't think you've met him.
Oh.
His name's Sean.
Oh,
They
no.
call him Tree. He's tall.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was just like out of nowhere. He was like, Mike, say, what's up, man? So then we just kind of like bullshit the whole time. And then I got called back into the room. They asked me all about them questions. Except I didn't get asked questions, but other people did. And I'm like, all right, we're going to pick our jury now. And they sent us back and then brought us back in there. It was like, okay, these people are the jury. Everyone else get the fuck out. So then I went back and then everyone was like, all right, we're going to call these 30 names. Was one of those 30 names. Now everyone else can leave the courthouse. And so I was only there like 2.5, 3 hours. Well, it's not that bad.
Did your friend get out too, or was
yeah, he also.
Oh, nice.
He didn't even have to go back the first time. So he was just had to chill the whole time. The only downside was I brought a book because I was planning on like reading. I got like a chapter in, like when I first got there, because I got there like a little bit early because I didn't want to be late.
Yeah.
And, so I read a chapter and didn't get to read any the rest of the time because I was talking.
Nice.
Then a piece of my truck fell off, so like the little like plastic part that goes over like the side of the truck, like on the bed. One of those like flew off while I was driving earlier this week.
Oh.
It was kind of like
Okay.
snapped.
I was gonna say, don't tell me you're adding more things to my tab.
Oh yeah. That goes a touch-up paint and a new plastic cover because that was clearly your fault.
Okay.
But it's not like a big thing. It's just like I finally like screwed those down because like they were all like I had to tape them down before because they were loose. And I screwed it down for just to like stay still, and it worked for like a month, and then that just like flew off. And then I got hacked for $1,500, so that's always fun. I have some negative money in my account right now. So apparently PayPal's not as safe as they say it is. More
Damn
like you're
right.
gonna pay for it, pal. Am I right?
Oh! Hit with her.
But hopefully it'll get worked out by the next podcast. But until then, I have no money. No money. I'm kind of like America right now.
Borrowing money from China.
I wish.
Doing incredibly ethically questionable things to its population.
No,
You're starting
doing
a
all
space
the right
force?
things.
You're starting a space force?
Yay, Trump.
No.
No.
Good thing I keep this news here.
But yeah, that's what's been up with me. So you just brought the podcast down with your depression. I just kind of rolled with it. Make it happy.
I mean, I'm not depressed. I just, it's a thought.
If you listen to My Chemical Romance more than once a week, you're depressed.
Fuck. I mean, if it comes on, it comes on.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Not really.
And what hurts the most? It's being so
close.
Having so much
So
to
much
say. Watching you walk away. And never knowing what could have been.
I love how
Seeing that love in you.
I love how Aaron's just
It's what
moving
I
his mouth and
was trying to
grunting
do.
in the proper tone to make it seem like he knows what he's doing.
You know,
That's a Rascal Flatts song.
I discovered this week that every 90s...
Damn hustling.
Yeah, exactly. Every 90s song sounds better with Rob's name in it.
Did you hear that Rob Schneider likes to pick up Mexicans from the back Home Depot, take them home and strangle them?
Yeah, me too. I heard that.
Let's get back to Aaron's thing.
Every night, like, pick a random 90s song.
Random 90s song. Bop.
Rob, Rob.
No, that does not sound better.
No.
I broke it with the very first song I thought of.
Rob by Pearl Rob. Rob has spoken. No?
What substances were you on when you discovered this?
MS.
Alright, makes sense. So we got a lot of shit to cover, as always.
Smoke on the Rob. 99 Rob.
Rob on the run. Rob on the...
Or
It's every
my
80s song.
personal favorite. Someday Rob will find you. Break those chains that bind you.
Simple,
You could have used Rob at least 3 more times in that sentence.
Simple Rob.
My
That
Rob
is what we call
told
you,
me when I was young. Rob said, sit behind.
Rob, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry Rob, carry Rob. It doesn't really matter.
What the fuck is going on with my life and this podcast right now?
I had to try it out. It works better with 80 songs.
Every time I try to rob, I fall without my Rob. I feel so small.
Billy Rob is not my love.
Sing us the song, you're the Rob man. Sing us the song tonight.
When I
We're all in the mood for a Rob jam.
Rob didn't start the fire.
It was always Rob.
Rob, 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 Rob,
Rob,
Rob. See, it works way better because I don't need to remember all the names and dates and shit.
Robber.
So, like I said, we have a lot of stuff to talk about this week. As always. I'm going to start with what I've dubbed the media shit, which includes all movies, TVs, yada yada bullshit we always talk about. For some reason,
Very important yada yada bullshit.
they've decided to move forward with the Pirate 6.
Ew.
It's happening.
I have not seen the most recent one.
It was okay.
I haven't seen the last.
It was both
three.
at the same time a good end to the series, and then like they kind of like add kind of like a post-credit scene bullshit. And I was like, oh, why'd you do that?
Because they're making a 6th movie.
Yeah, but like it doesn't need it. Like it brought it full circle. Like fucking Orlando Bloom's character. Someone help me out.
Oh,
Will Turner.
Will
Turner like got cured of being Davy Jones, so he gets to be back on land. His son's all grown and
is
shit.
the Davy Jones surgery like the Tommy Jones surgery?
No, you just have to find a trident, and then you break all curses
Has
in the
nothing to
ocean.
do with his elbow.
And when you break all the curses, the evil people that are following you all die because they were cursed. And so
I just want to point out that all week they've been talking about different players having the Tommy Jones surgery.
Tommy John
surgery, and I didn't know.
Is that where you lose your will to act, but somehow you still get cast in movies?
And I didn't know what it was, and I just successfully low-key figured out a way to tell somebody to tell me what it was.
Good job.
Good. Yeah, that's
I like my joke better though.
It was pretty good.
Get it? Because Tommy Lee Jones hasn't acted in 10 years. He's
Yeah.
still in all the movies.
He's just Tommy Lee Jones.
Ever since he did Two-Face, he snapped then and then he was done. It didn't work out.
I don't know. I loved him in Men in Black 3.
Did you?
Yeah.
As old Tommy Lee Jones, who's not even in most of the movie.
Yeah. Josh Brolin did play a pretty good young Tommy Lee Jones, though.
You're right. Josh Brolin's better at being an acting Tommy Lee Jones than Tommy Lee Jones is.
By being Tommy Lee Jones.
What's that one movie, Man in the House? With Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, is that the one where
The one where
it's
it's him and the Texas cheerleaders and shit.
And CeeLo's this the one with or Cedric in it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like I said, Tommy Lee Jones hasn't acted in probably 15 years. But yeah, for some reason, Pirate 6 happening. There's rumors that they might get rid of Johnny Depp and try to do it without Jack Sparrow.
I don't think
Wouldn't be the point.
I don't.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
I enjoy the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean, Pirates of the Curse of the Black Pearl is one of my favorite movies. It's just a great fun adventure. I love pirate movies, and they've all kind of done worse since then. Stranger Tides, I still think is the worst one.
That Man's Chance was pretty good.
That was the 4th one. Yeah, the 4th one.
Yeah, the one after World's End, where it was hey, here's no one that you know. And the last one was just super over the top, but I thought it was still fun.
They're all pretty fun. I mean,
the third one is not fun at all. No. That is the problem with that. It's slow. Here's a lot of world building, and it's just kind of melodramatic the whole time.
I don't know. They're all enjoyable adventures, and like I said, I've been a fan of those movies since they started coming out. So, if they continue making them, I'll probably continue to see them as long as they.
You already told me you haven't seen the last one. Sorry, it doesn't hold true.
I haven't seen the last 3.
That's not possible. You've seen World's End for sure, right? You've never seen the third one.
No. I stopped after the second one.
In my defense, I tried to sit down and watch the last one. Was that your fucking neck?
Oh.
That was my neck.
Oh, God!
Continue. You tried to sit down.
In my defense, I tried to sit down and watch, and then stuff came up, and I had to walk away from it in the middle of it, and I just haven't ever gone back to it.
Walk away. Am I right, Fozzie Bear? That was a dad joke.
Did you expect Fozzie Bear to jump out of the closet or something?
I was just calling you Fozzie Bear for the reference of the
game.
It's a kind of way I motioned at you.
I want to reference it somehow or another, but I just end up doing a Yogi Bear.
What the fuck kind of pitch was that?
The same thing. A bad one.
Can you do a Yogi Bear? I want to see you do Yogi Bear.
No.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo
Do your
boo.
Herbert the Pervert.
Get your fat space ass back here.
You need more of a whistle at the end.
I can't do the whistle.
And you
that's the
can't
thing.
do Herbert the Pervert.
Just want to run the pitchfork, man. Hoping that he was going to bring around some good news.
You're more like greased up deaf guy.
Oh,
That's the same voice except without the whistle. I'm more excited.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, he was a main character. He's gonna come back one day. He's my
I'm
favorite
sure
character
everybody
from
Herbert the Pervert hasn't been in an episode in like 3 seasons.
no,
I've
you only
watched
hear
like
his
4
voice
seasons.
from afar.
Yeah.
Greased up deaf guy was better. Next up, Henry Cavill wants to play Geralt in the Witcher series on Netflix.
I can see it.
Yeah.
That'd be badass.
It'd be pretty good, yeah.
Will he get cast? No fucking way. He's not gonna work for Netflix budget.
No.
Yeah,
Probably.
not at his prime.
Are they going to let him keep the mustache?
The mustache is an integral point in Mission Impossible 6. It made the movie better, alright? Mission Impossible 6 was always going to be a better movie than Justice League, alright? Let him keep the mustache.
Okay.
It's a good fucking movie.
No, I'm
Mission Impossible 6 is great.
no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm sure it is.
The mustache is great. He pumps his arms to reload. Good shit, alright?
Henry Cavill or Uncle Rico?
So, in what was at one point going to be the dumbest thing the week before the dumbest thing on Earth happened, Negan's going to be in Tekken 7 as a fighter. How the fuck's that going to
It
work?
just looks like a pop culture grab. That's all it looks like.
Plus, like, is Tekken known for having those kinds of characters? Like, if this was like Mortal Kombat
Or Soul Calibur.
or Soul
I can
Calibur,
see
right?
Soul
But Soul
Calibur.
Calibur had like Star Wars and they have a
Link.
Geralt in it. But I mean, Negan and fucking Tekken?
No, I don't understand what they think they're doing.
You're gonna be
there.
swinging that Lucille around?
No.
If any, as long as Jeffrey Dean Morgan like comes back to voice the character, I'll be okay.
They get Gilbert Gottfried.
But using his real voice so no one knows. Mystery. Do you think Gilbert Gottfried's ever voiced a character in something but used his real voice and like told him not to tell him it was him?
I refuse to acknowledge the fact that that's a fake voice.
It is a fake voice
I
though.
just-
Like there are recordings out there of him using his real voice, like when he didn't know he was being recorded.
I choose to pretend those don't exist.
Yeah, but you're wrong. You're living in ignorance. You're doing what we call a Trump, where you ignore all the facts and just believe what you want.
My
You're just building the walls.
My decision doesn't affect groups of people.
It affects all these viewers out there who now you're going to make them think that's his
All
real
24
voice.
of them.
You haven't been here long enough to make jokes like that, Chachi.
This could one day be going out to hundreds of people, maybe even thousands,
Tens of people.
tens of thousands, millions.
No, just tens of people.
The aliens that view this in the future.
I refuse. You mean the past?
No, in the future.
No, the past.
They're viewing the past, but they're
Time
seeing it in
is
the future.
cyclical.
No, it's a straight line.
Bullshit.
Like Back to
safe.
the Future. Straight line.
Branching line.
No, it doesn't branch because it corrects itself. And Back to the Future, think about it.
Fair enough.
Because that's why he's fading out of existence. 'Cause it's a straight line. Without the branches. So I need to get it back in place, otherwise, you know, it can fuck everything up.
So as Mike said, we've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Today.
Everyone wants to talk about Back to the Future, right? Back to the Future is more important than anything ever to talk about.
You gotta go back, Marty.
What was I fucking talking about? Somehow that came from Negan being Tekken. I don't know.
I don't know how we got there. It was all just a blur.
The cameo in the new Spider-Man's been confirmed.
By who?
Marvel and people. It's gonna be Nick Fury and Maria Hill. from
Oh,
S.H.I.E.L.D.
yeah.
Oh, good.
They're gonna, so no Iron Man, no Doctor Strange, but S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury.
I don't like that.
So now we know
that
they're
means
back.
it's gonna go along like the cartoon series where Spider-Man working with Shield and like Iron Fist and shit. I mean, clearly they're not gonna interact with.
Which
Yo, the
cartoon
Netflix.
series you talking about?
It's one one's on Disney.
Yeah, see,
It's,
the only
it's
canon
voiced by
one-
Drake, Josh Beck.
Yeah,
What's his name?
the
Drake
only
Bell.
Drake Bell. The only canon one is the '90s Fox Spider-Man
Yes, I know
cartoon.
that. But
Like, for the reference, when you say the Spider-Man cartoon, you're talking about that one. You need to talk about when you're talking about a different one.
I apologize.
It'd be like if you said in the X-Men cartoon, then you start talking about the one where they're like in fucking high school and shit.
Oh God!
No, the X-Men cartoon. The X-Men cartoon.
We don't discuss
the
that.
'90s Fox X-Men.
It's not easy being a comic.
Which apparently, fun fact about the X-Men cartoon, the head of Fox Kids was originally the head of Marvel Television. So, like, she'd been wanting to make an X-Men series for forever, and, like, they wouldn't let her. So then she became the head of Fox Kids, and then, like, commissions them to make the Fox thing. Basically, like, put her whole career on the line and be like, no, we need to make it serious and more adult, and it worked out. So, good for them. Wolverine in the X-Men? That's an underrated X-Men cartoon. It's on for, I think, only one season.
Yeah.
About, like, time travel and Wolverine shit. It was a good thing. Wolverine leading the team of X-Men. Basically what they should have done in the movies since they couldn't get Cyclops right for shit. But yeah, I don't know. I like the fact that we're getting other characters in the world of the Spider-Man movie. I don't like the fact that we're confirming 2 more characters are going to come back from being dead.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, Infinity War, who the fuck cares? Doesn't matter. They're back.
We got to pump the brakes on that, at least until we get out of this 4th Avengers. I mean, we know.
It's all a vision from Doctor Strange.
The opening credits of Avengers 4. Yeah, so that's one of the outcomes of this. So we just need to make sure that doesn't happen. Proceeds to just dismantle Thanos.
You laugh like you had something to say. That was
I did. I forgot what I said, so I laughed.
He laughed at his forgetting of what to say. I get it.
The ambience are really fucking me up this week, man.
Ambient. It's ambient. It's a simple word. You fucked it up like 3 times. That's the only reason I'm mentioning it.
He's pronounced it 3 different ways.
Ambiance.
Ambiance is a thing, which is also incorrect.
Fuck you.
You're not a real dad. That's your truth. I don't want to be involved in it.
Fuck you.
No.
We're launching an internal investigation through our HR department about a certain member of our staff after the events of last week and earlier today.
Next up, the details on Jon Favreau's Star Wars show have been kind of announced.
Is it good?
I think it's good news.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the confirmed thing. It's going to be post Return of the Jedi, a couple years after Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
And it is. They announced the budget for it. Like, it's either 100 million or 10 million for the whole series. Star Wars TV budget.
Blow the whole budget in the first episode.
Well, that's what Marvel did with Inhumans.
That didn't really work out, though, did it?
No, it didn't.
Apparently, it didn't work on a new
episodes in IMAX, and then everything else didn't be shit.
The first 2 episodes were also shit.
Yeah, whole season was shit.
This would be serious. It was originally supposed to be a movie, and then that didn't pan out. Because that's what it was. 100 million for 10 episodes, so 10 million episode. Basically, what averages. So.
I mean.
And the Star Trek Discovery show is only for the whole series was only 8.5. So they're going big for this show, and it'll definitely work out because Jon Favreau's a beast. And the rumor on where it's set is that it's going to be set in Mandalore post Return of the Jedi. So
that'll be interesting.
If you're unfamiliar with Mandalore, that's basically like Boba Fett's people, and greatly explored in other canons such as the Clone Wars. Cool little spots. They're also in Rebels. They're very proud people. It's very Game of Thrones-esque, like the
Mandalorian.
Like their culture and stuff. So. Be very interested. I'm excited for this show, and so far the Disney streaming service and not announcing anything has been more excited than DC streaming service, which I'm only getting to watch Young Justice, and I'm probably gonna cancel because Titans. No.
What about wasn't there a Swamp Thing?
Yeah, but I mean, until they show me something, I'm not. If it's the same team that's doing like Titans, and I just want to stay away from that. Fuck Batman. Speaking of Batman. Batwoman has been cast.
I know.
Zazie.
What?
I saw an article the other day about Zazie Beetz being in one of the Batman movies.
No, we're talking.
We're talking about Arrowverse, the TV show.
Ruby
Rose.
Oh.
AKA the attractive girl from John Wick 2.
Yeah.
And Triple X3.
And she's in the Meg.
Orange is the New Black. And she's in the Meg with Jason Statham. And apparently, fans are fucking assholes on the internet because she's already had to delete her Twitter after being cast.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on with people?
We got her off Twitter, we got Millie Bobby Brown off Twitter, we got all the celebrities after the whole James Gunn thing off Twitter. Fuck Twitter.
Yeah,
I got to tweet real quick, give me a second.
Yeah, well, let me finish my tweet.
You know who's not on? Well, we'll get to that later.
What?
You know who's not off of Twitter?
Oh.
Alex Jones?
Yeah.
Put a pin in it. Okay. But I think Ruby Rose is cool. As long as they get a convincing wig for the red hair.
Yeah.
It's the only thing, because like Batwoman needs that red hair, at least for like the start, and then like she can cut it later and have her own thing. But I think Ruby Rose is like a very cool like action.
What if she just
star?
What if she just dyes her hair?
She has short hair.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. What would do you think that they could pull off Batgirl
without the long hair?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be willing to see the design with it. I think like I said, Ruby Rose can definitely sell the action. Like she's already in all these action movies.
Yeah, she'll do good.
And I haven't seen Orange Is the New Black, but I've heard she's also like very good in that as well. So I think it's a good choice, and I'm glad to see Batwoman in the Arrowverse. Apparently, they're not going to introduce Batman ever. It's kind of disappointing, but that's probably a whole bunch of DC politic bullshit. Who the fuck cares?
I'm amazed Supergirl was allowed to introduce their Superman.
Speaking of, as I'll jump a couple, there's going to be a Supergirl movie in the DC universe now, apparently.
I'm going to pass.
Because the last Supergirl movie worked out great.
Yeah.
So much so that people forget that shit exists. But
yeah.
The same team that did like the Christopher Reeve Superman, is basically that style. And apparently that Cyborg movie that we all thought was canceled, it's apparently not canceled. It's somehow back for some reason. Also, turn that fan this way. It's hot as fucking here.
Yeah.
Technical issues, waiting for Rob to move the fan. Aaron doesn't know how to improv, so he's copying me. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, apparently the Cyborg movie is apparently still happening for some reason, and it's going to use unused stories from Justice League because they decided to put him in the Justice League movie without any of the story, which is why it seemed like he had no purpose there, because he didn't. Am I excited for these movies? No. Am I excited for anything coming out of the DCEU? Maybe the Joker standalone. Maybe.
Not excited for Shazam?
Oh, yeah, I guess Shazam. But, I mean, Shazam's Shazam, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just thinking about the DCU, like any...
It's like B-list.
Shazam's like a product that's like already like done. I'm talking about like all the future shit. Like Aquaman, Shazam, like those are being made. They're already coming out. Like they're confirmed. Nothing else has like been filmed. It's all like...
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Like even Wonder Woman 2, I don't know what's going on with the whole bringing Chris Pine back. I don't know. It's a mess. They just need to scrap it all, restart. My opinion. Speaking of female superheroes, like Wonder Woman, segue, Captain Marvel is a female superhero. And
yes.
Captain Marvel is going to be the first Marvel movie that's not going to go to Netflix.
Yep.
So get that Disney streaming service, because that's where it's going to be.
Are they going to put all the pre-Captain Marvel movies off of Netflix?
I assume at some point they're going to get pulled.
I think the deal is
like till 2020.
Yeah, it's like 2020 or 20. It might be 2022, but it's not.
Yeah, but no future ones are going to be there. No future Star Wars are going to be there. So start with Captain Marvel, but you still get your Ant-Man and Wasp on Netflix. So
that will be the final one dropped on Netflix.
That makes sense if Captain Marvel's going to be the first one, not on. It kind of goes both ways, doesn't it? That's your truth. I had something else to say. You distracted me. Oh yeah, I was going to mention. I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but apparently Disney's trying to buy back the TV rights to Star Wars as well. So if you look forward to watching it on TNT and Spike and all that shit, that's probably not going to happen in the future because Disney's going to get that shit back eventually. Only put it on their channels, which is still half of TV, but put on their channels.
More than half, but
that's what I want. Is Star Wars on ESPN?
I mean, would you rather have that or?
My God, pod racing.
Insert sport I don't care about. Would you rather have that or professional water skiing?
You would not watch pod racing?
You wouldn't watch pod racing?
Well, pod racing's not a thing, but I mean, like, if they actually had, like, Star Wars on there.
But if it
was...
If you build
it, nerds will come.
If pod racing was Sex robots. If pod racing was a real thing, you wouldn't watch it?
I mean, that's
It would completely replace
just
NASCAR.
It's NASCAR with more deaths.
Speaking of, did you see that the chairman of the NASCAR company got arrested for DUI?
And possession.
That's funny. Ironic, as you would say. In fact, I believe what I would say would be, isn't that ironic?
I didn't.
Don't you think? It's like rain!
I didn't read the article, but I'm just going to assume that he was doing the drug of his fans.
No, it was Oxy.
Oh. That was a close second. I figured meth or Oxy. Not Percocet, though.
Are you saying that
Or
NASCAR
meth.
fans do meth?
Not mop.
I'm not saying all of our teeth are fucked up, but yeah, my teeth are pretty fucked up.
Wait, are you saying you do meth? Was that...
Hey, let him live his truth. Let him live his truth, Rob. Next up.
Powder blue Ford Fiesta.
Leave it alone, man!
So, it's time to do our now weekly segment of What's Going On with Gunn and Chris? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll start with the James Gunn side. Apparently, Marvel is trying to get him back into Guardians 3, but Disney's still like, I don't know about that shit.
They need to just put him back. They need to just take him back.
He needs
But I thought a good concept, though. Like, if he doesn't get put back, what if instead of Guardians 3, we just make it Thor fucking 4? Get Thor 4, get the rest of the Guardians in there? It'd be a funny-ass movie. Have you seen Ragnarok yet?
Yeah.
It'd basically Ragnarok 2, man. It'd be sick.
His
His interactions with the Guardians
was great.
Awesome.
It will depend on who comes out of
all of them. They're not going to die.
Avengers 4. I don't know.
None of them are not going to
Well, no, I mean, if Batista walks away, if Avengers 4 is the best time to cut him off. Like, they can just leave him dead. If he says fuck it and I'm not coming back, then that's when they're gonna do it.
They just do something ridiculously comical, like
it's gonna be like
everybody's coming back from inside the Soul Stone or whatever, and Star-Lord's just like, wait, where's Drax? And Rocket's just like, no, he's here with us. He's just finally mastered his invisibility.
We like the Deadpool 2 joke about the invisible dude.
Yeah.
You're not sure until it falls Brad Pitt. You can like shoot him. I think he's just talked to an airbag half the time. Or Parachute, thank you. In the backpack. But yeah, hopefully he gets put back. But if not, there's talks WB's going to grab him. There's talks Marvel's going to bring back for a different film. He's definitely not done. He's a good guy. On the other hand, Chris Hardwick has been reinstated at Nerdist. His name's back on the website. He's already been reestablished everywhere else, but he's back there.
Good.
But some motherfuckers be quitting the website, and some motherfuckers be quitting Talking Dead just because
if
he was proven innocent.
If they want to do that after such a volume of people came out to defend him and say that wasn't him, I mean, not everybody chooses to vaccinate their kids. It's survival of the fittest.
So you're pro people not vaccinating their kids?
I mean, if it takes them out of the gene pool, sure.
So because they're idiots, their kids deserve to die.
No. People need to.
What Rob is clearly stating is that there needs to be a test before people can procreate.
What you're saying is you believe in
See, he doesn't deny that he thinks that there needs to be a test.
No, I'm trying to think. What's the name of the satire? Famous satire. Indecent proposal, something proposal.
The one about eating kids.
Yeah, about eating the homeless people, so feeding them with their kids.
Yeah, I don't.
So that sounds like that's what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying.
You took it for real.
People need to vaccinate their goddamn children. Stop getting on Wikipedia and reading 3 fucking lines and thinking you're more well informed about medical practices than medical professionals.
I'm a doctor now.
Oh, congrats!
Yeah. I looked at my phone, read an article. I'm a doctor.
There are many famous doctors in comic books. You have Doctor Strange, and then you have Dr. Fate, and now we can make our own comic, Dr. Dumbass.
Woo!
I feel like there's already a comic of
whose superpower is driving a powder blue Ford Fiesta and wearing Britney Spears
Pina
t-shirts.
colada flavored bacon.
Pina colada flavored bake. If you like pina coladas. He stopped singing because he didn't want to be the only one to sing it, because then we really had him pegged.
Yeah, pretty much. Fuck you.
Like his girlfriend last night.
If you're not in the health food, if you have half a brain, if you like me 11 midnight. I don't know the parts of it.
The street.
Rob.
Then I'm the man that you look for. So come with me and escape.
Boom, boom, boom.
And that's how we segue. So there's been an update on the Halo series, the TV series, not the games that Spielberg's making. Master Chief is going to be the main character.
Okay.
And it's going to be an original story, so it's not going to cover any of the games. It's going to be its own thing. Will it be canon? I don't know yet, but I'm excited. Spielberg does no wrong.
No, it'll be good.
It'll be good.
I watched, there's this series on YouTube, speaking of Spielberg, that's called Know the Difference or some shit like that, and it compared the Ready Player One book to the movie, and I hadn't seen the movie, and fuck did they change that book around a lot. Like, that movie is almost nothing like it.
That's what I've heard a lot of, honestly. You weren't the first person to tell me that.
But because I really like the book, I think I'd like the movie because it's Spielberg being Spielberg, man, completely different concept, completely different challenges.
Did you end up liking the book?
Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed the book. Yeah, I recommend it if you like nostalgia. And as a 90s kid, we know you do.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Halo series looks cool. You can check it out. Fallout 76. The beta is just the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the game. Why?
Why not just release it?
Why release it? Just scrap the project. Give me some NPCs. Give me scrap all of the Fallout things. Just work on more on Elder Scrolls. Fun character. Fallout 4 was great, but it was just more Fallout 3. At least whatever the new Elder Scrolls is will be different than Skyrim. It'll be sunny. A Skyrim-style game, but set in Always Sunny's universe in Philadelphia.
Oh my god.
Think of the adventures you can do.
What did I see about a possible Fallout Miami?
That's a mod.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
There's a Fallout Miami, and then Fallout... There's another one that they just recently were talking about. I think like Los Angeles. Or
I was actually really hyped to the Fallout Miami. I thought that would be an interesting...
Yeah, it's a mod. I mean, you can play it on your new PC if you get it. So.
I'm hoping, dude. I am hoping.
Yeah, I have like no hype for Fallout 76. Like, second I was like, hey, no NPCs. I was like, I don't care. I don't want to go get a bunch of people in nuclear. That's basically what you can do. Vin Diesel's Bloodshot movie has started filming. It's a cool little side fact. Just want to throw that in there. Throw it out for the Vin. Since his bro Statham just making that money in the box office with the Meg.
Yeah. Way too much money.
Yeah.
Way too much money.
40. It's like 44.5 or 7 or something.
Yeah,
like
somewhere in
Yeah,
that
like
ballpark.
huge.
It's one of his biggest openings, not counting Fast and Furious movies. Surprising enough. Like Jason Statham. He's a cool guy. Cool guy.
He's a good role.
That good accent. Cool action movies. Robbing banks and shit. In action movies, not in real life.
What?
Heard the noise.
That's just the ghost in the attic, bro.
Yeah, really.
They don't do you no wrong. Don't do them wrong. Don't do you wrong. So, in exciting news, they're making a sequel to the Power Rangers movie. Like a straight up sequel. Like Hasbro bought the rights. We're like, man, we're never gonna get a sequel. Now we're getting a sequel to it.
Nice.
That'd be sick. Get that Naomi Watts back. She's attractive. Get that Becky G back. She's attractive.
Naomi Watts was in it?
Yeah. She played the Pink Ranger. She played Kimberly.
Oh.
And then Becky G played the Yellow Ranger.
Yes.
Yellow Ranger's name. And then the one dude played the Blue Ranger, but he had a
Billy.
Yeah.
He had a
autism.
Yes, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
And you get the kid from Stranger Things as the Red Ranger. He's in season 2.
Okay, I see. I haven't seen Stranger 2. You threw me the fuck off. I was like, what?
Yeah, he's a douche. He's in Stranger Things season 2. Really good. You should definitely sit down and watch it.
So he's like what the one character that becomes like the babysitter like head mom was in the first season or the second season.
No, he's just a dick.
So was the guy in the first season, remember?
No, but he's...
Remember how he broke
his camera? He's the new girl. Like,
he's playing the girl? That's very progressive.
No, shut up. The girl that's like the new love interest for them while Eleven's not back yet.
Aaron even aspires to be like his character.
This...
Well, Eleven's hanging out in Chicago or whatever she does.
And he's her stepbrother. It was good. He was a douchebag in it, but he's good.
And then you got
still not as good as Sean Astin's character.
And then you got the Asian dude that makes like the shit faces while in the droid.
Yes,
he's the Black Ranger.
You throwing on the race?
Yeah.
No, he's gonna throw on the FE jewelry collection.
Fuck yeah, dude! I love buying jewelry.
Do you?
No.
Let's go through the list again, Rob.
Ford Fiesta.
Britney Spears T-shirt.
Look, it is retro.
I really enjoyed the Power Rangers movie. Saban's Power Rangers, it was called. I don't think you need to call it that anymore since Saban doesn't own them, but I thought it was a fun movie. I can't wait to see who they introduce as the Green Ranger in the sequel. Thought Bryan Cranston was cool with Zordon.
Yeah, it was.
Try not to make jokes.
Dude from SNL as the robot. Bill Hader as Alpha. See, I got the names. It took me a second. So I'm happy that they're making the sequel to it. Didn't make as much money as it should have, but made a lot of toy sales. So good for Hasbro.
Listen, the shirt is retro, Becky. You don't even understand.
Oh my God, Becky! Look at his shirt. It's Britney, bitch.
I got you this bracelet because it matches your style. Basic, bitch.
Oh! I showed you the Basic Night video, right?
Well,
Basic
I'm gonna do the rest of the podcast shirtless.
Did I not?
The what? I can't. Basic what?
Night. Like it was a college humor video of like they call this girl Basic, and then like a full like suit of armor knight comes in. It's like, well, what's so wrong with being basic?
Oh
basic?
Yeah.
This pumpkin spice latte is just, of course it is. It's a warm pumpkin flavored beverage you can drink in the middle of the day. So nothing's wrong with being basic. You basic bitch.
I have a bit.
Well, let's talk about that Smash
bro,
news, yo.
you, man.
Well, bang, okay?
What?
What?
It was a YouTube poop reference.
Sure it was.
Smash.
Tease, we appreciate you.
Don't bring that back. That's not your regular.
So Smash.
Okay.
Bro.
Should we just call this
The
now?
one where Aaron dies.
Should we just call this podcast now?
No, we got this. Push through. So the Belmonts are confirmed. Simon and Richter.
Okay.
They look fucking sick.
They do.
I mean, one of them is an Echo Fighter, but I mean, like Simon definitely looks sick. He's gonna be my main, or at least I'm gonna try to make my main. Let's see how it goes. I'm one of those bitch ass Kirby players most of the time, just to fuck with people. But Simon, I'll actually try to main. And the Dracula's Castle is gonna be staged. It looks pretty sick. And Dracula can show up in the middle of the fight. Just fuck with you.
I'm so mad that Knuckles isn't a playable character.
He's a trophy.
Not a playable character though.
Yeah, he's Knuckles. Like, alright, Knuckles not that cool. He's a lame ass echidna.
Fuck you.
He's the only fucking reason I know what an echidna is. I never need to know what an echidna is, but because of fucking Knuckles I do, so fuck him. Why isn't Tails a playable character, huh? Tails is better than Knuckles.
Because Tails is the clear side bitch.
Nah, that's Knuckles, man.
No.
Knuckles didn't even get his own game, he got a little extender. You put it on the other game.
Fuck you.
Exactly. Why isn't Shadow a character? How bad are you gonna be if Shadow like becomes an Echo Fighter and Knuckles is just a?
If they're gonna make Shadow an Echo Fighter, they need to make Knuckles.
I mean,
they need to make Knuckles an Echo Fighter of Little Mac.
Because
I feel like it would be the same moveset.
But I mean, Shadow has his own game. Knuckles didn't.
Shadow's game was terrible.
Oh, it was so fucking bad.
It was so bad.
That was GameCube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
PlayStation 2, GameCube era. Yeah.
It was on PS2.
It was.
I
on
thought it was a
PS2.
GameCube exclusive.
No, it was PS2.
It was bad.
Because it was like Sonic the Hedgehog, only with guns.
And bad. So like Sonic the Hedgehog with guns. Ooh, take that one, Sonic fans. Also announced was some boss from Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
King K. Rool.
King K. Rool.
Who like is a fun character, But just the way they announce them, like with those like clips before, is like, oh man, Ripley to Metroid, Bowser to Mario. That's like King K. Rool, really. Like he's not on that level.
No.
He looks to me like he's gonna play like a lot like
be like Wario to Mario. You know what I mean?
Well, Luigi's still not a character. Very upset. Waluigi, I mean.
Yeah.
Who's only got him in for the sports games, apparently.
They make him an Echo Fighter for Luigi.
That'd be fun. No, he needs to have his own like mischief type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some new trophies like Knuckles were announced. Alucard. A lot of new Pokemon who I don't know who the fuck they are because they're not Generation 1. That the Executor like with the long neck where it just like splits the stage in half. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe focus on one side. They announced a lot of the new stages, which are just the old stages. More stages than ever though. Like
gonna have 103.
Yeah, it was 103, which gives them a base 100 if you don't count Final Destination, Battlefield, and Big Battlefield.
Yeah.
So it's tons of music, which I'm never going to need to know. And apparently, you can use it to play in the background, so your Switch is like a giant fucking iPod, apparently, if you want it to be.
Nice.
All the Smash music.
Nice.
Dark Samus was an Echo Fighter announced, right?
Yeah.
And there's another Echo Fighter. Fire Emblem characters, though.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I was going to say, I don't know.
Probably plays like all the other Fire Emblem characters.
I wonder if we're going to get a Fire Emblem game on the Switch. Like, not Fire Emblem Heroes, but like an actual...
Yeah, it's coming this year, man.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was at the Direct.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good shit.
You should have paid more attention. It's like one of the games they talked about. I think it's this year. It might be early next year, but I think it's supposed to come this year still.
Either way, I'm excited for it then.
Yeah, Smash looks sick.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it. Cool stuff, and we still got a couple more months, so probably more character reveals and more new information.
Oh, yeah.
At least one more Direct, I would say.
Yeah.
The Kim Possible live-action movie added Patton Oswalt to reprise his role as some character he played in the other show.
And apparently Chris
Carlson Romano is also going to be involved.
Somehow.
Also known as the voice of Kim Possible. The original.
The OG.
She's going to play the mom. I figured it out.
No, the mom is actually Allison Hannigan from How I Met Your Mother. And
yeah, I know who the fuck Allison Hannigan is.
Yeah,
Why the fuck would you say that? And why is your lead not American Pie? Allison Hannigan is from American Pie, nothing else.
No, she's from Buffy.
And I love How I Met Your Mother.
No, she's from Buffy.
I should say that she's Lily from How I Met Your Mother, but no, she is from American Pie.
She's...
Christy Carlson Romano plays Shigo.
I can see that too.
That'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, give me her famous line from Buffy. Exactly. But this one time at band camp, everyone knows what the fuck that is when you say that. Yeah. She is the girl from American Pie, hands down.
Yeah, he's right.
Alright, I can see.
There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like to make the good points when I yell too, so it's not just the yelling.
Yeah, because her just shouting Marshall a bunch of times over there.
Marshall!
You need to write her a letter and apologize for that.
Is that what her voice sounds like?
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
You see, she took the clarinet and she. There's gonna be a popular movie.
Shoved
Oscar.
it right in their organ box.
But at the Oscars now, there's going to be an Academy Award for Best Popular Movie. That's fucking stupid. That's just fucking.
What do you dictate as popular?
Exactly.
So like whatever Marvel movie comes out that year is gonna win that every year.
I mean, but basically it's like an excuse for them to be like, hey. Look, we gave Black Panther an award. I mean, not like a real award, but hey, we can't like be afraid to nominate it.
No,
you're right. It's the scapegoat. It's basically like when Beauty and the Beast got nominated for Best Picture, then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're gonna make a Best Animated Feature category. So those aren't gonna get nominated again. Besides Toy Story 3, which got nominated, and didn't Up get nominated for Best Picture?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Just the whole concept would be like, how do you dictate what a popular movie is? It's cutting other awards out of the show, so like they're gonna do like a lot of the technical shit, like in commercials and after, and just like it's like, oh, we already nominated that for most popular movie, so we don't need to nominate it for Best Pictures. Like,
yeah,
it'd be like Dunkirk last year. Like you could argue like, oh, that would have been a popular movie and not like an actual movie that was fucking good and it deserved to be nominated. Or Mad Max the year before.
Mad Max was really good.
Like it's. The award for popular movies that aren't good enough to get an Oscar is all that fucking bank it makes.
I was gonna say it's a participation trophy.
The only thing I think this could have helped is like if this would have happened last year, then King Arthur: Legend of the Sword finally got the Oscar, and
we're back.
Because as you know, Robert, King Arthur: Legend. Have you actually seen this movie?
No.
You know, one of these days I'm going to bring it. We're going to sit down and watch
it. I know.
It is a masterpiece of a film. I don't know what sort of underground Illuminati stopped this film from being popular, because like all the critics like hated it. Like if you go online, like you search like reviews, like any review that like you actually read will be like, man, it's actually pretty good. Man, why don't people watch this? Man, how did this become a flop? Like somehow like someone went in and like they arranged for this movie to fail, and I don't know why. And it very sucks because it's a good movie, and it deserves that popular movie Oscar, but it wasn't popular, so I guess it would not either.
Did it get a Razzie?
Yeah, if it did, it didn't deserve it. So it was good. Had good action, had good acting, had good story.
And that's the one with Charlie Hunnam, right?
Yeah, Charlie Hunnam's in it. Eric Bana plays his dad. Jude Law plays the villain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very, very well made film, in my opinion. The Peter Baelish, the guy that plays Peter Baelish in Game of Thrones, I don't know what his actor character's name is. He's in it. It's an archer dude. It deserves a sequel, alright? And I will not rest until there's a sequel to King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. And that has been our weekly segment. Let's talk about King Arthur. Finally, in stuff that's still considered pop culture news, which is basically everything but one story, which I decided not pop culture news. The Trump Hollywood star got defaced and they voted to get rid of it. What are our thoughts on this?
Why did he have a star in the first place?
From Home Alone.
You're not getting a fucking Hollywood star because of Home Alone cameo.
For having one of the biggest reality shows of its time? I mean, just being known for, like, the same reason. I think Paris Hilton has a star on the Hollywood of Fame because you're famous for being famous. I mean, but the point is, he had one there. We can't, like, change the history and just... That's like pulling fucking Dukes of Hazzard from TV. So it has the rebel flag on top of TV, which is the stupidest fucking shit. Put Dukes of Hazzard back on TV.
Yeah, seriously, I'll agree with you on
They're
that.
just the good old boys. Never meaning no harm. If they've been in trouble since the day they were born. Making their way the only way they know how. And that's just not a way that law will allow.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. I can see why they would think it was a good idea to remove it. Politics aside, I can see them not wanting this to become a regular repeating occurrence.
Yeah, since they kept facing it. Did you see this thing that the like Trump supporters did, where they put like all the sticky like Hollywood stars, like on, like they had like little printout stars that were like the same that would look like a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Like apparently, like they spent like $10,000 of their own money to like put like a bunch of these stars just all over the place, like along like the walk.
Man, Trump supporters just need every kind of participation trophy, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I think that's funny though.
I mean,
I'm not spending my money on that shit, but I mean, I think that's funny.
I can understand their decision to do it to prevent it from becoming a regular occurrence. And I think it would be wise to eliminate that monument to Hollywood fame from becoming a platform for... Because, I mean, listen. How long, if that's happening, how long before Trump's side starts doing it to people who stand on the left side, you know what I mean?
That's why they, in my opinion, they just need to keep punishing the people doing it and not get rid of the actual star. Would have been my thought. I don't know. Like it's there. That's part of that's part of their history. They can just like erase it. I also don't agree that we should be pulling down all like the Robert E. Lee statues and shit either. But
yeah,
I don't.
Especially Robert E. Lee. Robert E. Lee, like legitimately, it's like a good person caught in a bad situation. In my opinion,
I don't think we should be pulling them down. I think they shouldn't
be relocated.
I feel like they should be relocated.
Some of them, not all of them.
They belong in a museum. and I can understand monuments on historical sites, but I mean, you don't need a statue of Robert E. Lee or, oh God, who is the president of the Confederacy?
Jackass?
Fact check, hold on.
I want to say Davies, something like that.
I don't know, off the top of my head.
Man, Castle would be proud of us. We don't need a statue of a Confederate leader, general, or in front of every Capitol building in the South. You know what I mean? We don't need to be waving the Confederate flag. I don't agree with Dukes of Hazzard being pulled off of TV because historically that show was never in line with that mindset. It was an accurate representation. It was an accurate representation of the time that it
Jefferson Finis Davis.
Jefferson Davis. We destroying the statues? No. Putting them in a museum? Yes.
Yeah, I also don't think they all should get removed. It's kind of the way I felt with the whole Confederate flag thing is like I don't have a problem with people just like especially like where we grew up. Like I mean black people that would wave the Confederate flag. I mean like to those people that flag doesn't mean what that means. But there's a completely different sentiment to saying a person shouldn't wave the flag for what they believe, and then the fucking it was South Carolina where the whole trouble started. Like the South Carolina having the flag of another nation like flying in our country. Like there's a separation there. It's like it depends on the place and the situation. Like but I don't also think that with the Confederate flag and state like just because you people think that means one thing and we think it means the other way, it's not our job to change our beliefs to make you feel more comfortable.
No, I understand that. It's just a sticky situation.
That it is.
I don't know that there's an easy unilateral fix to it.
There never is. The answer's always in the gray, and neither side ends up happy, and that's normally the correct answer. And now,
I mean, on one hand, I almost prefer them pulling the Confederate flag before it becomes recycled as a hate symbol.
And on the other hand, there's a... No.
Oh.
You said on the one hand is Randy Travis song.
Oh, okay.
You need to listen to more old country, man.
Yeah.
It's good. Like 80s, 90s country?
Well, then you guys are already worried about
rock,
you.
bro.
You guys are already worried about
rock.
me, and now you're telling me to listen to more country.
Country's like not as sad as the people make it out to be.
It hits me in.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, we get hotter than a hoochie coochie.
It gets
We
me.
laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We
It gets
got a
me in
little
my
crazy, but we
feels.
never got caught.
It gets
Down
me
by the
in
river
my
on a
feels.
Friday night. If you don't know the words, you don't need to like come along, all right? I'm fine going solo.
Fuck you, Mike.
You two should just fuck already.
His truth, probably yours that you're hiding, but his truth, I know the part of it.
No. Not my truth.
So speaking
Not mine either.
Speaking of things getting pulled and where we should draw the line, Alex Jones, aka the man behind InfoWars, his shit got pulled from Facebook and YouTube and Apple, Google Play.
Good.
This man, it's okay.
Listen, I understand. I understand. I sympathize with what you're about to say. I fully understand, but I have a rebuttal. So,
Right. Alex Jones should not have been able to make content. He's straight up just attacking people, making up lies, hurting other people's careers, just putting inflammatory hate content out there. But it's not the fact that he got removed because he should have. It's the mob mentality that happened afterwards. It's like, once this mob takes over, this hating mob that drives people off Twitter, that destroys James Gunn for no reason, that once they get incited, the mob doesn't know where to draw the line, and they're just going to push companies to get rid of more and more conservative voices out there.
okay. First of all, I'm really not a fan of the CEO of Twitter coming up with excuses to cover Alex Jones' ass. As you said, Alex Jones spewed nothing but, for the most part, spewed nothing but.
Think about this for a second. due to Alex Jones' character, Stephen Colbert has a character that he does on his show. It's a ripoff of Alex Jones.
Has Alex Jones been around that long?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
No, on Colbert's new show. Like on late night, like he has a character that he made.
I don't watch New Colbert.
New Colbert is still good. The first couple months was a bit rough, but he's kind of found his voice again.
I don't know. I don't like the format. Anyway,
you don't need to watch
nitpicking.
You can watch the monologue. You don't need to watch the interviews.
Yeah.
Though there's some funny, like he just had a fucking guy that's going to play Deathstroke. Married to
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah. He had him on him, and like Joe Manganiello is like
Magniello.
Like he's like a super fucking nerd. Like he plays like D&D in his basement, like gets all the Hollywood people there.
Yeah.
And like they just like totally like nerded out over D&D and shit. It was like just fucking awesome.
No, I watch Colbert. I watch clips that Colbert posts on Facebook. I just don't watch.
I watch the clips on YouTube.
Alex Jones has done nothing but spit hate speech.
Yep.
Misinformation.
Yep.
False science. They're making the friggin' frogs gay by... what the fuck difference does it... have you ever wanted to fuck a frog? Have you ever wanted to fuck a frog? Does it offend you? Does it offend you if a frog is gay and doesn't conform to your sex? What the fuck? What the fuck? No.
Calm down. Rob, look at me for a second. Rob, look at me. We don't kink shame.
I idiot shame.
If the frogs want to fuck a human,
somebody very close to me adopted Alex Jones as a trusted news source and tried throwing, and it's just ridiculous to me when people sink their hooks into this crap.
It wasn't Kevin, was
because
it?
they
know. Okay,
because
I know who it was.
Somebody closer to me. They tout this crap like it's a written biblical law. Okay, and it drives me fucking nuts because there's no communicating with them. There's no actual education. You can't
Kevin does like him, though.
You can't educate people that buy into this crap. You can't do it.
That's how I feel about people that watch Fox News.
It's the same people. It's the same people.
They're the same fucking people.
I understand what you're saying about the mob mentality and being afraid of this.
No, Alex Jones himself, I'm fine with having removed.
I have not.
But we need to establish bylaws so it just doesn't.
I feel like the James Gunn mob mentality and this mob mentality are two vastly different groups of people.
That's because one's the left, which they're also in the fucking wrong, and one's the right that's in the fucking wrong. The crazies on both sides are these mobs. And they're really way more alike than they think.
Did he just pull a Yui into the pit box?
Yeah.
That's cool. Continue your rant.
I feel like the people who have been fighting to get Alex Jones taken out of mainstream-ish media know the difference between that and just... But again, really...
as someone I consider myself a libertarian, so I view sides that are both on the right and left. And as someone that follows a couple people that are more to the right and see the nasty shit that just comes at them, basically just for siding slightly on the right, like the sides are not that much different than the same people that came after James Gunn. From check out some of Dave Rubin's stuff or Colin Moriarty at least being kind of funny.
Okay, I
mean, these people
Colin
Moriarty. I'm sure I told you he made the fucking on the Day with That Woman. He made the joke where he was like, "Oh, finally some peace and quiet," and got his whole fucking career tore down just because I saw it fucking opening just because he made one slightly off color thing.
I get what you're saying.
It's the same crazies, man.
There's crazies on both sides.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with Alex Jones. Is the kind of person that should get removed.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that this is going to lead to more people get removed.
See, but here's the thing. I don't care.
If we don't protect everyone, are we protecting anyone, is the thing.
I don't care if people that are doing the same thing as Alex Jones get taken down, even if they are on the left. If they're spreading fake news...
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not the same people that are like Alex Jones. It's the people that think even slightly like him, the fact that if they're right-wing at all, like they could... Because of how left-wing all of social media is in general.
I mean, that's going to go on. That would have gone on.
Yeah, but now there's a principle for taking one down if it just keeps going further. That's my only fear. I hope it doesn't happen. I don't think it will happen.
I don't think it will, and here's why. It took a lot of bitching to take down Alex Jones. A lot.
But now they have momentum.
But Alex Jones was justifiably, by anybody who wasn't drinking the punch, Alex Jones was justifiably just a source of toxicity and misinformation and fake news. So I can see there being enough resistance to something as bad as InfoWars, who tortured the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, told them that they were fucking crisis actors, is suing them for like $120 million or something like that. There was enough resistance to that. I assume somebody like who you're referencing, although I do not know them, disclaimer, somebody who you are referencing who is more moderate, and B, actually based, I assume he's based in reality, the news I assume somebody like that is not going to be the next domino to fall.
I'd hope so. I mean, if you just see like the kind of shit they get on a daily basis just for disagreeing.
I understand it. It's both sides, dude, and I mean, trust me, I'm on a hair trigger with some of this stuff. The refugee children in cages. I was kicking people's doors down and busting skulls over that.
So then why didn't you reunite the children? You're already busting down the doors. You should
let
the parents
but that to me is different than somebody who says, I think we should have guns, or I think we need smaller government, or I think we need bigger government, or this, that,
but
you know what I mean?
But you're also rational, and mobs on the internet
are irrational.
Especially like if you've taken, and you have taken sociology. Like, as you know, groups of people
are
not sane. And
listen, I do.
They're building off their own crazy.
But I mean, it works in the same direction.
It
works in the same direction as hate groups, as the KKK. You know, all it takes is a platform. I don't think this was a platform for crazy. Again, I don't see this being a danger to anybody who bases their theories in. I mean, anti-vaxxers still have a fucking movement, and they are the dumbest. I'm sorry.
Flat Earthers have fans all across the joke.
Flat Earthers still have Kyrie Irving.
The stupidest motherfuckers in the world are anti-vaxxers. Period. I don't care. I can have a conversation with a flat earther. You're dumb, but I can have a conversation with you. If you're not taking care of your children. Period. End of story. And you know what? I'm going to be.
Think about this. Hold on, wait. There are people out there who have a choice of any sports team on the world, and they choose to be Cleveland Browns fans.
I mean, listen. I'm even gonna
think of what they do to their children. They force their children to be Browns fans.
I'm going to set even more fires.
What can Brown do for you?
I'm just going to light everybody on fire. Listen, if you don't take care of your fucking children and get them vaccinations because of, who are the 90210, Jenny Craig, is that it? No,
yeah.
90210. I know you're talking about.
Whoever was in 90210, she wrote the book, My Child Got
Kim
Out.
Landers?
No,
fact check, I got it.
Yeah, I was going to say pull up her name because I don't want to.
Just keep going.
I don't want to misspeak.
We'll get back to her.
But if you're willing to not take care of your children because of that, or if you're willing to not take care of your children because of what your religious books tell you, stop. You shouldn't be procreating. Period. End of story. I'm sorry. If you're not... Because here's this whole thing, and this is... Don't let me get started into live PD, okay? That's all I gotta say. Stop me before I run off that road. But if you can't look at scientific and technological advancement as medical miracles, as work of God, and use them for your children who are sick... Wah wah. So I
Are you good?
Reining it back in. I don't fear that this is going to allow the mob mentality to grow for anybody who's moderate or base in reality.
If this would have happened a couple months ago, I would have agreed with you. But we now live in a world where mobs got Chris Hardwick and James Gunn fired. I can only hope that these companies, actually will do investigations themselves and decide. But we live in a world where Disney still won't hire James Gunn back.
Yeah. Over something like this, something like the Alex Jones thing, I feel like they have more of a liberty to investigate. But everybody gets touchy when it comes to the sexual stuff. The sexual misconduct. Everybody gets touchy when it comes to sexual misconduct. And we should.
And that's why it is sexual misconduct, because of the touching.
We've been numb to it for so long, and now everybody knee-jerk whiplash.
All of this could be completely offensive.
What?
Your knee-jerks, your whiplashes. Just
7 celebrities who are adamantly against vaccines.
Yeah, if you say...
We're looking for the one. And
Jim Carrey.
No, it's not. It's a chick.
Jim Carrey's crazy, though. Let him dead. He's crazy. After he refused to do marketing for Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah, he's doing
After filming Kick-Ass 2, and then, all of a sudden, he's like, oh, no, I can't do this anymore. I pray we live in a rational world where it won't keep going down this way.
I can picture her stupid face.
But I just don't have faith in companies or people anymore.
If I find this...
And as we know, companies are people, so... I should have just said people.
Yeah, well, that shouldn't be...
That's a whole other thing. Supreme Court said. We were in high school when it happened. But I believe that's all the Alex Jones
Rob Schneider.
It's not...
Aaron, you were very quiet during this. Is there anything you want to add before we move on?
Alicia Silverstone.
No, that's not it.
No, that's not it. We're going to take that as no, Aaron? You got nothing else to add to?
No, I try to stay away from the politics area.
Okay, but that's...
Not because...
And that's why he didn't vote.
No, not
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy.
I try to stay away from politics, not because I don't have my own opinions, but because I prefer to hear other people's opinions so I can formulate my own. And, and plus I just don't like the arguments.
He doesn't care about the future of the nation.
Oh no, I fully care about. Take it from somebody that every day.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for fucking Gore, but
Harambe.
He's right. I voted for Harambe, but I was young.
I mean, I voted for Gary Johnson. I threw my vote away too.
I did it for money. No, but taking it from
Take it on the run, baby.
That's the way you want it, baby.
I fully believe in the, protecting the future of America. I personally believe I hate millennials.
For more years.
No.
Why do you hate millennials?
I hate millennials for...
They're entitled.
No. That to an extent, yes.
They're pretentious.
You take these kids that have never...
The same reasons why I hate, what's that fucking movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, it's a book, The Great Gatsby.
Oh. You take these kids that have never had to work a day in their life, and you put them in this environment where, guess what, you're an adult now, you have to work.
I am not an adult, I am a child with a drinking permit.
And their parents never really disciplined them because they were part of that whole, I can't spank my kids. We all remember when that shit started when we were in elementary school.
No, I was getting my ass beat. What are you talking about?
I was too, but
it sounds like you're confusing millennial for entitled upper class kids.
I'm getting to my point.
Those people born with a spoon in their mouth.
I'm getting to my point if you guys would actually stop interrupting me. But never mind. I retract my statement. But take it from someone who works in a prison. Our generation sucks. The inmates that are from the ages of fucking 14 to fucking 30 are the worst inmates to fucking deal with.
Yeah, but look on the bright side. They didn't wreck the entire economy, give us unrealistic expectations what our future should be.
The inmates over 30.
No, the inmates didn't, but their generation did. Rob, it's time for your game.
Yeah. And now you see why I don't get involved in politics.
Now you see me too.
I mean, I
enjoyed that.
I don't understand why you're saying This is why you don't get involved in politics.
Because millennials suck. I got it. I understood what you're saying.
Okay. Blanket statements are... Anyway, it's time for Rob's
Did you know most people sleep with 3 sheets on the bed?
It's a blanket statement.
You know, I'm kind of glad I'm sitting over here on the end, so I'm not in the middle of you two jerking one another off over there with your jokes. Okay,
does he want to watch us fuck? Because he's bringing this up. I normally don't.
It's his truth,
but I think I might this time.
Powder blue. It's
the only thing I could get approved for.
It's time for Rob's weekly fake news guessing game segment that we're gonna call. I guess. Sure, I'll change the sheets one more time this week.
So you're not going to change your sheets?
No, I haven't.
Because that was the fake news? You're gonna...
No.
Your girlfriend's not going to appreciate that. She'll probably change them.
Damn it, stop. Don't play audio or it'll blow it.
I mean, if they're blowing it, there shouldn't be much audio. They can't talk.
Okay, so...
Because something's in their mouth.
This week, we're going to start it off with, some good old... cop-related news. Man accused of filling water cup with soda at fast food restaurant tased, charged with robbery. Pornhub promises Nintendo Switch support if a browser is released. Unearthed cave painting of woolly mammoth and saber-toothed tiger reveal humans have debated what things would win in a fight since 30,000 BC.
That's awesome.
And
I believe that one.
Trump ate sensitive document after Cohen meeting, former White House aide claims.
I have my answer.
I know one's
I will
real.
let Aaron go first, though.
I can see somebody getting charged with theft for filling up a cup of soda at a fast food restaurant and getting tased if they responded aggressively. Let's use that term loosely. But so I'd go with that one's real.
Okay. Bonus question: was the man tased for the cup of water white or black?
I'm not going there with you. I'm sorry.
I had a whole conversation yesterday that's going to tell me not to get in this conversation.
I'm not going there with you because it's not.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
All right. I just wanted an honest opinion.
Probably not. But it is a color crime.
I hate saying it. I really hate saying it. If he was black, it'd be all over the fucking news, and we all would have seen it already. So, I still stand by the true statement. But I'm gonna have to say the white guy.
All right. Anyway, carry on.
What was the second one?
I don't know what. Pornhub promises Nintendo Switch support.
I feel like that's true. Just Pornhub.
Remember, one of these do have to be false.
And the third one is what?
The cave painting.
I'm gonna go with that's false.
And the last one, Trump ate sensitive documents after Cohen meeting.
It's fucking Trump. I believe he did
source
anything.
Claims.
He's making a space force.
That's the.
Hey, listen. A White House aide claimed that she was doing things to Bill Clinton, and we all know the end of that story.
He did not have sexual relations with that woman, Rob.
I'm not aware. Can you inform me?
Hey, what did Hillary...
Do we need to get on...
Stop.
What did Hillary say? What did Hillary say to the secretary?
Stop.
Cut a towel, wipe that off your face.
But do we need to get into a 20-minute argument about what being impeached means? Because every time I bring that up, I get a 20-minute argument with my parents. They're like, yeah, he was impeached. They just let him stay. They said he was guilty. And I was like, no, impeached is just when you're put on trial. They found him innocent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole thing I don't want to get into every time. But it happens. But no, the cave painting is clearly the fake one. Because Pornhub's good like that.
Really?
The Trump aides are...
Really?
They're that
God
dumb.
damn it,
And,
you guys are too good. I thought I had you with the Trump and the Pornhub. Really, I did.
No, because Pornhub's all... They release, random statements like that, where they're just like, hey, man, we're pro people.
Yeah, I know.
Pornhub's the one that, famously, they have, the social media person that, interacts with, all the YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I could totally see them saying that. If that Trump article wouldn't have ended with a they claim...
he just looks too happy-go-lucky to...
Meth.
That really doesn't look like a meth face either.
There's no Indians.
He got to drink some of the soda first, so it was okay.
He got his Baja Blast. He's happy, man.
Montana man, Missoula. Police public information says public were called to the scene around 2:30 p.m. after Daniel Stein he did start a fight with a restaurant employee. Well, okay then.
Well, that makes sense then.
But
you just skipped some steps in your headline.
Man, I really fucking thought this had you. I really thought that this was a written article head from The Onion that was gonna juke you guys out, but
well, it turns out that thinking that was the fake news.
Fake news.
Are you ready?
Probably not.
I'm so happy that this story didn't wind up in your fake news, because it seemed like something that could have been found, and it would have ruined everything. So before, this is my segment, dumbest thing I've heard in a while. Famous, best one on the show. Best segment on the show.
Yeah.
It gets the best reactions.
Oh.
Your game's also very good. Back when I used to lose, now I've mastered it.
Personally, I enjoy. I'm gonna have to come up with a new game. New game next week. New game.
Yeah, I know. You're already telling me about the new game. We'll see how it works.
We'll see. We'll have to shop it around a little bit.
Okay, so some things I heard a while before this podcast. I informed you. This has nothing to do with comics. All right. This has nothing to do with Star Wars. It's nothing to do with movies. But we are getting into the realm of TV.
Okay.
A potential TV show that is being developed. Now, TV shows, they can be based on a lot of things. What are some things TV shows can be based off of, Rob?
Sports.
Yeah. We can have sports shows. Yeah.
Medical.
Police.
No, these are like types of shows. I mean, like something that could be based on, like, you know, like a true event, a court case, you know, movies, books.
Are we getting a Casey Anthony TV show?
No, that'd be pretty bad, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be pretty bad.
No, the TV show I'm talking about, it doesn't come from a true event, you know. It comes from another form of media, you know, like a movie, TV show, other forms of media that you could think of. Think of another form of media that can be adapted into a TV show.
Books.
It's not a book.
Reality.
It's not like it's not something from reality.
Didn't we cover it? Okay. Anyway,
No, I mean like reality shows.
Musicals.
Not musicals.
Music.
Oh, specifically a song. Now there are some songs out there, some deep story that really need adapted. Think of some songs like with deep story, or just like a story that you'd like explored.
Don't tell me it's a TV show based on Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, that would make some sense, wouldn't it?
Clearly, it's Don't Fear the Reaper.
No, there's a little bit too much story in that.
Molly Cyrus.
Just popped up my life. Now I'm trying to fuck Miley Cyrus.
We could wish, but no, that is not the song that's being adapted into a.
Poop de swoop, scoop de poop de whoop.
Beat it.
Poop.
Better than that. I'll give you a song. It's from.
Give us an era.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
46 and 2 by Tool.
The song was released in 2006, so you know.
I got a feeling.
Middle school, high school-ish, or...
My God, it's the Black Parade, isn't it?
No, too much story in that song for this. It's one of... I sing the song all the time. Just to help you out.
Oh my God, is it Nickelback?
No, it's a softer song. It's kind of a love song a little bit. Not a country song. You definitely know this song. Got any guesses?
Is it Love Story by Taylor Swift?
Not country, I said.
Who sings it?
Oh, I'll help you out. If you were to be wearing that shirt right now, right?
Okay.
Except there was nothing on it, and it was white. What would you call that?
Hey there, Delilah.
Hey There, Delilah is becoming a TV show.
What?
The lead singer.
Future.
Lead singer is teaming up with a Tony nominated. A Tony nominated.
So many different songs.
Music developer.
So many different songs. Gives you hell. Pretty little sequence. Swing, swing. They go with Hey There.
That's not even the right band, Rob.
Plain White Tees.
You're All American Rejects.
Oh fuck. Okay.
But still, there's tons of other songs that goes with that song.
Why did I just go to All American?
They're going to make it a romantic dramedy. It's gonna be music based, and they just really want the. Where's the exact quote? I'm so excited to have the opportunity to give a new generation the chance to form their own connection with the song and fall in love with the story. Rich story of Hey There, Delilah.
I never fucking thought.
What's it like in New York City?
I never fucking thought we'd get stupider than Superman being allergic to prayer.
I told you before, didn't I? I told you.
I thought we fucking pinnacled. I thought
that was oh my god.
I thought that was our mountaintop, and now we've just taken
all week, Rob. All week.
And you know what sucks?
When I was feeling down, I wanted to think, Hey There, Delilah's going to be a TV show. They chose to make Hey There, Delilah into a TV show.
Is it just going to be called Delilah?
It's probably going to be called Hey There, Delilah. I would assume would be the name for the TV show. It makes sense. It's been more than a decade since Hey There, Delilah was released, and people always ask me about it. You know,
because you had 2 good songs.
Hey, are you the guy who sung Hey There, Delilah? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a good song.
No,
not a deep story to it.
But I mean, what else have they done since then? Nothing.
A couple other songs off that album were decent, and other than that, they faded away into nothingness. Hate is a strong word, but I really, really, really don't like you.
They had the song BFF as part of the score of the SpongeBob SquarePants musical. So there's that. They've done that since.
And that's it.
Apparently, yeah.
That's it.
They said that Hey There, Delilah is the perfect example of an iconic story song.
I mean
that has introduced characters and a premise to a massive multi-generational audience.
I mean,
and is begging to be expanded into a full-length story.
No,
I mean,
Hey There, Delilah is begging.
But honestly, it would be no different than if all of a sudden they said, hey, Smash Mouth is going to head a TV show about walking on the sun. Whatever.
I thought you were going to say All-Star, because I was going to say they already have that show. It's called Blue Mountain State.
I was going to say it's called Shrek.
Or Why Can't We Be Friends? Because Smash Mouth has literally done nothing in like 15 years.
I just mean, like, why can't we be friends? There's so many questions. Like, there's so many different people that can be friends. This song, it's about a dude that plays guitar and Delilah and how they're not near each other. That's the premise to the song that's begging to be expanded into a full-length story. Why? Why?
You know what's sad?
This is what
happens. That's my mom's favorite song in the entire world.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
This is what happens when we complain that Hollywood has run out of ideas.
They prove to us they have.
Yep. It's like telling your dad, no, Dad, I really don't think you should jump that bike ramp. You're too old.
All right, update. PayPal has refunded my balance, so I just need to send that to my bank. I no longer have no money as soon as I have to transfer that after this podcast.
Good stuff.
Thank you, PayPal. You gave me faith in you again. Yeah. But yeah, I like literally all week. Like there have been several times where like I would just be sitting, and I'd be thinking, and then it would just be like, "Hey there, last fucking two." And I was so excited because I also knew I knew it was going to come up on this. Like when I messaged you on Tuesday, and I was like, barring some insane stupidity in the world, I have the dumbest thing.
I was going to say, listen, we might have to scrap this segment because this was.
Hey, that's why it said of the week.
This was the dumbest thing ever.
I have faith in humanity to give me something dumber.
The next 2 podcasts, we just do this exact bit
About Hey There Delilah.
Yeah, we just
every episode just
We'll
ends
just-
from now on.
we'll
Hey There Delilah,
This week,
instead of dumbest thing I've heard in a while, we have an update on the Hey There Delilah project. It's still happening.
We just cut this bit and paste it into the next 2 podcasts.
I feel like you're gonna do the outro for this episode. Gonna be Hey There Delilah.
Oh, it's how we say goodbye. Oh, it's how we say goodbye. Rob, do your sign off first.
I was gonna do something that was worse, but hey, just be good. You know you should.
Aaron, have the follow up.
You know it's true.
Don't fuck it up.
I'm just like you, Mike.
Goodbye. We'll see you next week. Goodbye. We'll see you next week. Stop.